Welcome back to Vibes592. This is season 2, where the culture, the music, and the energy stay turned all the way up. Even exclusives you won't find anywhere else. I'm your host Shemar, and I'll be bringing you the vibes. And we have a packed show for y'all today. Passing through today is the lyrical boss to talk about music, his journey, and the rubber waist man himself is here, and he's looking to get another crown. And here it is. I don't know about y'all, but I am super excited about this year's Mashramani celebration on the 23rd, especially who will be crowned the new Soca Monarch. This competition is one of the most controversial and anticipated events because the stakes are always high. And hats off to the Ministry of Culture for ensuring this event happens each year. Just recently, they took us down memory lane. Yeah, run the clip. Y'all see the man named Jumo? The man got 6 crowns as Mashramani Soca Monarch. And today he's back like he never left, coming to mash up everywhere. Jumo Primo is in the building. Jumo, welcome to Vibes592.
I know we're half a year, but still, happy New Year to you viewers.
Thanks a lot, man. Same to
New
you.
face and thing, different energy. Yeah, it is what it is.
I appreciate it. Same to you, bro. Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot. So, jumping into this here today, what inspired you or how do you feel coming back into this Soca Monarch competition?
New life, bro. New life. Knowing that people missed me and I missed them. I miss this energy. I miss everything about it. For the hiatus for 5 years, not being, around the competition and being around, the atmosphere. I felt like a spectator.
Gotcha.
But because I've helped to build what is happening, build the stages, build the road. I've produced so much hits around Mashramani season. Even now, you understand? You don't go on the road much time. It's I don't hear Jumo music.
Definitely.
90% to 80% of the time. So to not be around that energy, it was heartbreaking for me, but at the same time, you have to do what you have to do.
I understand completely. And I agree, you definitely paved the way for a lot of the new and upcoming artists.
What happened is that so much has been happening negatively, right? That impacted my, withdrawal. From that, I've been still doing shows, still doing music, still producing, but just not on that stage. And then people weren't seeing me on a lot of stage shows. For whatever reason, I don't know. But at the same time, I decided, people had, Jumo winning so much time, you should give the young people a chance and this and that and all them kind of thing. Marshall going on 50, Marshall is 52 this year and he's never stopped. You understand? And you're hearing nobody telling you that you should sit down. You're not supposed to tell someone to quit their day job just because you want a free pass. You understand?
Yeah.
So I actually let that influence me. And what it did also is help me to start other ventures, other businesses that helped me and that I have now. You understand? And then I sit down and I said, man, you know what? Why am I actually doing this? Why I learn what people have to say and what they think stop me from doing what the people want me to do and what I love.
Exactly.
So I just decided to, say, listen, I don't care what happened. I going on the stage and celebrate 36 years of what I've contributed to and invested in. And nobody, and I don't care what nobody say, I don't care about no barriers, I'm breaking down everything because I had to break down that barricade of fear to actually be here. So that is how I got here now.
Lovely.
And why?
Well, I want you know, you got a lot of fans out here anxiously anticipating this return. Anxiously can't wait to see everything that you got to offer this year.
Bro, I myself can't wait. I can't wait.
Trust me, I won't expect anything else different. So, tell me, Jumo, be real with me.
Mm-hmm.
You see any competition this year in this Soca Monarch?
There's always competition, Remember it named competition, right? So
Correct.
there's always competition. Everybody is a competition. But I want you and other people to understand that for me, this is not about chasing the crown. I have the most titles. You understand? For me, it's more than that. Overcoming fear, overcoming the same obstacle that kept me away for 5 years. It's not about crown. It's about for the people who see me in the street and say, "Hey, Jumo, you're going back in Soca Monarch? Oh, you got a song for me, right? Hey, so we're going on for Mashramani, So I feel like I is a parent. You understand? And it's what people have been missing. Me, Jumo, my presentations, my energy, my vibe. They missed, especially in the competition and my presence. So this is what I'm about. Just to go there and do it for myself, do it for the people, and just give a coach show. You understand? That is what I want to do. Bring difference, entertainment, laughter, energy, and smiles, and theater. This is what this whole thing is about. You understand? So this is just me being released after I done kick down the barricade. You understand? And that is why I'm here. And so everybody, as a competition, everybody have their own strong points. But at the same time, me coming back into the competition, give the whole thing a different vibe and a different energy right now because people haven't seen me for so long. And then they have stalwarts in there. You have Vanilla in there. You got Adrian Dutchin in there. You got newcomers like Maya Hall, you got Calvin and all these people, you know what I mean? You got Vintage, you got so many new talents. But at the same time, my thing is for us to go and do a good show for the people. And whoever come out glorious in the night, that's it. But my job is to make sure that everything come down.
I love them. And I'm sitting here next to you and I could tell that you're very passionate. You're very passionate about this. You're very passionate about this Soca Monarch and what you can bring and what it has to offer. Aside from the love of music, is there any benefits from it?
There's a lot of benefits, bro. There's a lot of benefits. The benefits is being able to see and express yourself as an artist. You see what Soca Monarch does, and through the years I find that if you're not a part of the competition, sometimes airplay is be a struggle, sometimes visibility is be a struggle. So that stage opens the gate to all of those things. Interviews such as this, people reaching out to you, people want different stuff, the opportunities that it creates. You understand? And if you're good at what you do, you can be recognized, you can get a chance to even get bookings and stuff like that. You understand me? And it's also a stage for you to show your creativity. Because before Soca Monarch, I was Jumo, aka Rebel Ace, same way, had a name and everything. But what Soca Monarch did is introduce me to Mashramani musically. You understand? Because I was Dutch and used to go. And I used to give him my support because at that time we were times two.
Yeah.
And he used to take part. He taking part in Soca Monarch before me. They got people in there who take part in Soca Monarch long before me. You understand? So me is for 14 years, some people is for longer. Right? So the benefits is enormous. And once you come out good, but what has happened though, in order to have the longevity, you can't disappear. What you find the artists them is do, Soca Monarch time, they come, they sing the song or whatever they do it, and then they disappear for the whole year. You cannot call yourself an artist and disappear. You can't want to be an artist and disappearing from your craft. You understand? So for me, it's consistency. Even when I'm not in the competition, I still used to produce music. I still used to do videos. I still doing work. So that is the kind of commitment you need to have in order to keep those benefits. You understand?
I got you.
That is, and this is the benefit of that. A wider range of stuff. People see you all over the world because our Soca Monarch is be broadcasting show all over. So another way to promote yourself also.
Lovely. So tell me, Jumo, this new track that you have, Barricade, is this your way of making your entrance or your return back into the Soca Monarch competition?
Yes, because here why. When you can listen to an instrumental and it puts you in that mood, and it tells you, hey, Mash now start, man. The energy now start. Are you ready for go down the road? There's no better way to enter than that. But what happened is that nobody knew I was going up for Soca Monarch.
Oh, wow.
Nobody didn't know. And I was promoting another song called Move. And then I dropped another song called Sexy Wine, which the ladies love. But when we got selected for the Soca Monarch, we sent in this one. Cause my producer Shemar and Jumo, we always building tracks for Soca Monarch. So I don't think we should go with Move. So from the time he played, cause this was his idea. So from the time I hear it, we just get to work right away. This is basically 10 minutes we finish writing the song. You don't have the track, you don't have anything. Timo Fraser, big up yourself. You understand? And from there, when the song head out, cause the song only released last week.
Okay.
And right now, trust me, nobody was expecting it. And it just going crazy right now. So this is my way. This is a reflection of my energy, tempo, melody, vibe, and peace. You gotta get energy for this.
Definitely.
If you ain't got energy, you're gonna burn. This is 165. This is the first time I know the real tempo for me song. You know what I mean? So this is it, and you know the people feeling the vibe and the feeling the energy, and this is just what Jumo gives. This is Jumo to you. This is just it.
Well, I know everybody gonna like it. I know everybody. With everything that you just described, I have a strong feeling that everybody gonna be hyped and pumped this mash.
Because this is what I want to do. This is the kind of energy I bring. You know what I mean? I've always been a power guy.
Okay.
I like power soca. I mean, I like groovy because, I mean, we don't have a lot of soca artists in Guyana, to be frank. We have a lot of people singing soca music, but soca music has a different technique. It have a different song. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can hear a track and a guy who sing dancehall might jump on it. He might call it soca, but it's dancehall soca because it has certain things you have to do when it comes to that. You know what I mean? So over the years, I've had to learn that by being in Barricade and singing back Marshall songs and all these things. So I've learned my craft. You know, and now I've created my own identity, you know, with the rubber waist and being putting on so many soca songs, soca hits for Guyana differently, dancehall, soca, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's an amazing opportunity that a gift that I've been given, and I am grateful to the Almighty for it.
Amazing. Couldn't say it better, Mr. Rubber Waist.
That's the only way I can say.
Alright, so tell me, Jumo, this song Barricade, you think you could perform it for us?
If I could perform it, I was hoping y'all ask me.
well, this is me asking you. This is me asking you. And I think everybody, like I said, we anticipating your return. So this is your time now to give them something to get excited about.
Like I say, I can't wait. Spin! Let's
Lovely.
go!
But before you go, any message to the fans? Any message to the supporters that you've had from the beginning and that are still stuck with you? And even to the new fans, the newcomers?
You know, I just want to say thank you from the depths of my heart. because you haven't left me, and I ain't leave you either. I wasn't in the site or the place that you wanted me to be, but I was there. Can't people even think that I stopped singing? You know what I mean? But I used to use a lot of social media. I didn't used to run in the radio stations as much. I used to use a lot of social media because from 2025 to now, I've released over 6 songs and videos on social media. Even the Matapi, I did remix the Matapi and all these things. You know, so to the fans, I want to say thank you, and I'm just telling you to come out. Come out on the 20th of February. The Soca Monarch finals is Linden. Bring your energy. If you got travel from town, travel early. Cause the road do good and thing, but you know nighttime. You want traveling up nighttime. I want you to see where you're going, and I want you to reach safe. And one more thing I must say to you. This song Barricade is not just about breaking down stages in MASH, or breaking down the road, or mashing up the fence. It's about breaking down barricades in your life. Financial struggles, right? Financial struggle is a barricade.
Definitely.
Relationship, you might be in an abusive relationship and you don't know how to get out. That is a barricade. Fear, you understand? Having fear in not taking a chance, that is also a barricade. So this is what that song also represents, the word barricade. It spans and expands over so many different areas, and this is what I want people to understand when it comes to this song. Even though the lyrics might speak about the road and the fete and about the ladies, the word and the energy behind it is to give you that energy to run, see the barricade that we're looking like steel, put out your hand and just break it down, because that's the only way you can actually achieve your goal and achieve success. Charge up.
Lovely, Jumo, lovely. But we're going to take the performance now.
Ready, let's go. Mm-hmm.
Barricade. Bring down the barricade.
I want to see everybody put your hands in the air for
The
me right
barricade.
now. Everybody start to lift their hands. Oh, yeah.
We are live, we ready for the party. Come to play a mass. Anyway, the fed there. How we know if we down the party.
Every stage we bring the bacchanal, we can't
calm down.
They got them belting ways. Sick and dirty whining. Everybody hands in the air. Hand in the air now. Flag in the air now. Let me be playing now. And get ready to go mash up the place and we ready to go mash up the place and let me go so low. We're mashing up over so, mashing up over there, mashing up everywhere. Well, everybody knows. Up on the road, up on the stage. I want you mash up the ground now. Well, everybody, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up. Listen.
Them say we mad, we sick and we crazy, but we don't care when we come out to party. None of them can stop the energy. Every city bring the bacchanal.
Ladies, girl them pelting ways. Sick and dirty whining. Everybody hands in the air, hand in the air, flag in the air, flag in the air. Because we ready to go mash up the place and are ready to go. We mashing up the side first. Oh, we mashing up over so, mashing up over there, mashing up everything I charge. Everybody knows. Up on the road, up on the stage, stand the feet on the ground. Everybody knows. Mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up.
Caribbean people, are you ready?
Guyanese,
Are you ready?
Caribbean. Everybody put your hands up in the air so. Start the one right now. Ladies, go. Even when they say we, this is the time of year done. Everybody, hand in the air, flag in the air. Let me prepare. Now everybody knows. Up on the road, up on the stage. Get in the rail. Start motion. Go. Charge. 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 Everybody start mash up. Go. Mash up. Mash up. Mash up. Mash up. Mash up. Mash up the barricade. Mash up. Mash up. Mash up. Mash up. Mash up. Mash up. Anything in your way. Up on the road. Up on the stage. Get in a rage. Know everybody. Charge. Charge. The
them call me fi mash up the place and done. Tell me figure mash up the place and done. Boy, so mash it up over there, mash it up over there, mash it up anywhere. Are you ready? Somebody say fire.
So we're in Banks in the Avenue tonight. How you liking the vibes?
Vibes good, man. Non-stop vibes since from 5 o'clock out here. Non-stop vibes right through. I can't wait to mash.
I love it, I love it. So it's Mashramani 2026. How you feeling? How you feeling leading up to the day?
But are you ready? Are you ready? I all set. Especially the budget come down to 1,000. I waiting for it patiently.
How you feeling about Mashramani 2026?
Well, me personally, I'm gonna be repping Mashramani as a proud brand ambassador for Mashramani. So when y'all see me going on me dirty costume on the truck, y'all shout for me.
All right, and what we drinking tonight? Show the camera what we drinking.
Rude boy, always rude boy.
Oh, you liking the vibes? How's everything?
I'm loving the vibes right now, especially the fact that I get a whole dancehall segment, which is not normal in Mashramani. So this is a vibe. This is a vibe.
Thanks for staying with us. If you have just joined us, this is Vibes592, and I'm your host, Shemar. Be sure to follow us on social media and never miss the vibe in Guyana when it comes to the entertainment. Welcome back to Vibes592. Now joining me in the studio is the lyrical boss, Kwasi Ace Edmondson, who is also a Soca Monarch winner. And ever since that competition, he has made a name for himself as a musician. Kwasi, welcome to the show.
Well, now, boss. Thanks for having me. 592 Vibes 592. Yeah.
All right. Well, let me start by first saying congratulations on the recent show that you had, Stages and Stories.
Yeah.
Tell me, what was it like to pull off such an event with so many creatives?
Putting the cast together wasn't nothing hard because, you know, my link. I got the link in the theater because my personality belongs in the creative arts directly, not just singing, you know. Singing, acting, comedy, writing, producing, and all these different things. So putting together that cast wasn't nothing hard for me. The hardest aspect of it is believing in yourself that you can sell a product that is marketable, that's Guyanese. Because people tend to think that we cannot sell, especially where music is concerned, you cannot sell a Guyanese product. And people won't pay money to come and see it. But we proved that that it is marketable and people are willing to pay once, you know, it's of a standard and level.
Well, thanks for sharing with us. And I must say that I'm proud of you. Very, very proud.
Man, thank you,
and
man.
what I want to know is, can we expect this to be something annually?
Well, it's definitely the thought behind it. When we came up with Stages and Stories, the person that came up with it, she shot several different concepts, and we all voted for Stages and Stories. And definitely, it has to be an annual something. We as a unit, myself and my band, we were looking for calendar events because we just produce, we just perform, and we need to market ourselves from our own platform. Because it's not just about waiting to be hired or so. We want to do our thing that, you know, we establish ourselves and also create a platform so that other creatives can also highlight and showcase themselves.
Understood. Well, I must say I saw a lot of videos on Facebook, and
Yeah,
it
man.
seemed to be a really hype party. I'm sad that I missed it,
Yeah, man.
but hopefully, if it's something annually, we can definitely catch it
It
next
is.
year.
It is. It's annual. But the thing about it didn't because I wanted to because we don't have a lot of people frequenting the culture center like before. I'm not saying that culture center is not dead, but you don't have like what used to happen. It used to pack. So you have, but people go to the party in the clubbing. So I take the theater to the club. You understand? So it's not directly in the club, in a spot where but you can also sit down and chill and vibe and have a drink or have some snacks and have some aspect of theater presented to you. So definitely we're going to bring this again, and people are calling for it. People, the responses were so positive. Everybody was like, "Yo, you need part two." I had a good time. We didn't add the stuff were minor that we could fix. But I want I'm looking at widening the whole aspect of performing arts on stages and stories instead of just doing the singing song and poetry and stuff. I want to do some more skits where I'm known for writing. But I want to see if the spacing might be available at maybe the same venue or maybe a next venue to that we can facilitate ourselves another actor in presenting themselves in that format.
Okay. Well, definitely looking forward to part two. Definitely.
Yeah.
So tell me, Kwasi, fuck you.
Yeah.
What or who are you talking about in this latest single?
Man, we live in a time where shades is the norm. Everybody throwing shades. Everybody wants something to tell somebody. Everybody just say, yo, and Guyanese like cuss people, you know. And fuck you, it's going to have been a better, more appropriate Guyanese term, but fuck you feel more connected with the rhythm. I honestly to God, I write around that word. I was like, you and your friend them. I was like playing this track and like, you know, I have a carpet in my room and I just playing. I have a home theater playing it. I was like, you and your friend them think I key plus all of them bills I pay, and this is all I sing all the time. And then I just put the rest together. I don't really write. What I do is freestyle and record to remember and to document it in a way that when I go to record, I remember exactly what I said. Because if I go and record without doing that, I'm going to say something totally different than I had in mind. So that was it, the fucking concept. But nobody, I have my ex them calling me up, yo, it's me you singing about? You know what I mean? Because it sounds like it's one of them songs that, you know, I sung bitter. I went to some toxic relationship and the girl hurt me and I don't nobody. Me don't got time for that. I'm too big for show shades, man. But I do like the fact that they're calling. This is the second song that I would have created or composed, and I'm getting calls from my ex. Like, it's me you talking to? I said, no, I won't do you, don't mean you good, you know what I mean? And I'm good with all my exes, you know what I mean? The few of them.
I still feel they're gonna think it's one of them.
They still think it's one of them because it sounds so. They say I say the word so with such zest and like intensity, like I sound like I really want to crush somebody. Mm-hmm. So yeah, definitely. You're gonna hear it because we booked to perform through the season, and myself and the band. The band is doing a magnificent job playing this piece, of course. It was. Bringing out this sound, though, it was a risk because I thought that I'm not known for using profanity in my music a lot, right? So I didn't know what to expect if people were going to say, but somebody did say, why Kwasi cussing up so much, you know what I mean? But we have to remember that we have to change with time, right? We got we fans, right? But they also have a new generation that you want to relate to. I mean, saying you got to go all the way and do profanity and be lewd. But the new generator, this is their language. And quite frankly, you got to speak to them in sometimes, you know, just raw.
Got you. Totally. All right. Also, tell me, you, Kwasi Ace Edmondson, where would you like to see the Guyana music industry in the next few years?
I think we all would like to see not just the music. I mean, every aspect of the performing arts on a level there where we recognize globally, you know, especially start with the region. Because we just do see a lot of regional artists coming to our country, right? Performing, getting a bag. Guyana is the place where there's get the bag. I want to see. I think the president had mentioned some sort of exchange. I can't remember where I would have heard it from. Some exchange program whereby they could get. Somebody had mentioned though. Some artists going there. Some outside of Carry Festa, right? We need to see our artists on other platforms out of Guyana, and it will do a magnificent job for Guyana. Not just the arts, but think of it, the economic value of it. Because when somebody come to Guyana to perform, they take that money and they go and spend it back in their country. Yeah. When we come, we can push back the money into the country. They're going to filter down to everybody. And what will happen is that you will see a wheel turning, wrong entertainment that's going into construction. The girl who's doing she here, the person who's selling this. So it benefits us as a people if we can help to market our culture as a product.
Totally. I totally agree with that. And I can be honest with you and tell you, I have been enjoying our local artists lately.
Yeah, man.
I've been enjoying a lot of the music that they've been producing. And I feel like they're coming up with some catchy stuff that is catching everybody, catching the attention of everybody.
Definitely. But for me, I gotta be frank. I think there's still some room and space for in terms of composing. You know what I mean? I think I can find some monotonous topics. And this is why you won't find me singing about certain things. I like to pick things, weird stuff. Like I can say, fuck you and your friend them. Something that nobody sings about. So I think we need to expand, especially the Mash season. It's not because it's carnival, you have to sing about carnival. You can sing about a topic that is going to last beyond carnival. Because remember, you have to think about your career, right? You can't sing about jump and wave all the time. Why not go down all the time? You're going to want a product that when Mash finishes and you have a tea party to attend, you can go there and sing it. Because I have songs that I could sing at a tea party, at a fete. I think I could go in the ghetto and perform because I think like along that line. So I want to see the artists them expand, their brain matter and write on a level whereby you can just not outside of not within the parameters of the Mashramani in the carnival, but expand yourself so that you can be accepted outside of the box. Yeah.
Totally. Thanks a lot for that. And, well, going back to fuck you.
Yeah. Man, so you want to cuss me there? You want to cuss me, say, dog?
No, man.
I can say fuck you too. Yeah.
Well, going back to that, right? My question to you is, can we expect any new music coming soon?
Yeah, I got a whole lot of new songs. I did outside of this fuck you song. She's really saying the song over and over. I have a song that I did. I think it's about being myself. You know what I mean? Sometimes we go into party, we feel like we gotta drink the most expensive drink, but if it's banco, I could afford this banco I drinking. You understand? I the type of banner. If I could afford a beer in a most expensive party, it's a beer I drinking. I'm not gonna, hang my hand where my hand can't reach. Hang my hat to my hand can't reach. So that song is about me, and that's who I am. I don't follow people. If I drink something and it tastes nice to me, this is why I'm drinking. I ain't gonna see you. I don't like Moet. And not because everybody drinking Moet, I can drink Moet because it tastes sour to me. That's how I feel. So that song is about that. Again, another song that I wrote because I was inspired by my sister. It's called I Petty, right? It's so called jab fast, but it goes something like I Petty. Ain't nobody petty than me. I just hold grudges forever. Nobody more petty than me. Tell them I Petty. Well, my sister is the person that inspired that song. She is very, very, very petty. She would like if she get around, she's going on Facebook and unlike your picture, which she like 2 years ago. Yeah, real talk. She's very, very petty. So she inspired the song, and I think it's going to catch on because people like the vibe. So that's the next one I'm about to release, unless Joel think he's going to release the other song.
Okay. Well, I got one favor to ask.
Once in that money, you want to borrow money or anything, I good.
No, man. I know we still in January.
So you got it. You got it.
Well,
you could left something there if you got it. You seem to have it.
All right. My favor is Can you perform something for us tonight?
I always ready, man. Yeah, as an entertainer, we always got we stuff in my back pocket. So definitely. So and this is my first time on Vibes592. So I gotta present you with some form of presentation of myself performing.
All right, we definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Respect and manners.
Thanks a lot, Kwasi.
Walking on the street, you're holding hands, hugging up and kissing up your new man. You tell the people all along it was a plan. That was the plan, yeah. I know your friend are watching me and making love, and they want to show off. Well, I want to tell you and your friend them something. Listen, fuck you and your friend them. Think I care, plus all of them bills I ain't pay. You coulda never change me, so you and your friend them. Think I care, plus all of them bills I ain't pay. You coulda never change me. Hey, listen, I have in the time of day since you make your exit. Hey, I don't like profanity, but you's a hypocrite. Telling all your friend and them, but how the man you with. Well, I know believe what Jack D. You say enough people rest your bit, so fuck your friend them. Think I care, plus all of them bills I ain't pay. You coulda never change me, so fuck you and your friend them. Think I care, plus all of them bills I ain't pay. You coulda never change me. You coulda get the house, the dog, the clothes, the land. Could carry all your dirty, your bits car and the dirty fan. I want the drinks, the lime, the vet, the wine. Well, I don't do domestic abuse. I want me peace of mind, so fuck your friend them. Think I care, plus all of them bills I pay. You coulda never change me, so fuck you and your friend them. Think I care, plus all of them bills I pay. You coulda never change me. Listen, all who don't like me, don't want to talk to me. Bad mind family, one borrow money, negative energy, friends of enemy. I was never here, never there, definitely ain't see, so fuck your friend them. Think I care, plus all of them bills I pay. You coulda never change me, so fuck you and your friend. You know why I sing this song? Listen why I sing this song now. Listen, alright, tell them, I petty, I petty, I petty. Ain't nobody petty than me, listen. I petty, I petty, I petty. Ain't nobody petty. I just hold grudges forever. Nobody be malice like me. Tell them, I petty. Yeah. If you have a problem with one with friends, you have a problem with me. Tell them, I petty. Yeah. I don't allow nothing to slip and slide. Everybody go see. You can't do in the least among the work and get more money than me. If the police tell me strip, I think you better strip everybody. I'm more petty than the big petty bars down at the ministry. Don't tell me about no forgiveness. Last week we was enemy. Tell them, I petty. Yeah. I just pass people straight like examining the right CXC. Tell them, I petty. Yeah, alright. Done is all about Vibes592 Kwasi Ace. Boom, big up yourself.
I petty. I petty. I don't care about your friend, I care about your friend. I petty. All right, guys. Well, that's all the time we have this episode. So on behalf of everyone here at Ravel Network, until next time, we out.